evening, everybody. CryptoStrang here. Following from yesterday's video, I spoke very fond about Bitpanda. I'm going to go through some other exchanges which are high quality, ones you can trust in. There's never financial advice, as you know. As I said many times, hold many of my cryptos on private cold wallets, should we say, or my Ledger now, my Tracers, etc. But there is some high quality exchanges. I'm not afraid to hold them on these exchanges. You've got excellent security with the 2FA, the text proof, the email proof, or any funds can be withdrawn, but also some of these exchanges really go above and beyond with their security and to prove they haven't got, for instance, what FTX did and using their token as collateral, which was obviously going to end in disaster in a bear market. Okay, so I'm going to talk about OKX. Now, I've spoken very fondly about this exchange many times. I think it's massive for the next bull run. I think it's massive as they develop. I've done many videos before. I've put some links below from the previous videos. I spoke very fondly about their native token and also the one with developing smart contracts and as they develop. And I think as it develops, and I'll show you the price of them in a minute, we could have a huge potential here. So anyway, the whole point of this video is to see you've got trust in OKX. Okay, they're very active on social media, proving their worth. Okay, but also like this on their actual site. Again, I'll put the link below. I do have a referral link also to join OKX when you see the high quality that OKX is. Do appreciate to support the channel. However, you don't have to use my link, but I just want to go through OKX. You can see what they offer and how they take security literally to the highest level. That's what makes it a high quality exchange. So you can see the offline storage, secure offline storage design. It states there to go into it more. Cryptography leaves extensively tested and widely accepted encryption standards, but data security, including private keys and passwords, remain the weak link. Offline asset storage, also known as the cold wallet system, not connected in this at all, designed to counter these concerns. So it goes there how the cold wallet system works. Our security program encompasses all aspects: platform, assets, data, and access security. They're transparent with the public with their protocols and guarantee complete protection of funds on OKX. Multiple backups, bank vaults, and storage limits are only some of the measures we take. Okay, their security design philosophy: anything connected to the internet is inherently vulnerable. That's why we keep 95% of all funds on our offline cold wallet system. Obviously, they've got to have some online for people when they want to obviously do the trading, withdraw, etc. Even offline USB drives aren't entirely safe from viruses and malware. That's the reason why our cold wallet system doesn't interact with USBs and external memory devices. A single point of failure is a critical threat. Access to our cold wallet system requires confirmation from at least 2 authorized personnel. Okay, and I think that is absolutely fantastic. Also, unexpected and unforeseeable events may happen. Our architecture offers protection by incorporating contingency plans, including use of multiple backups. So that's what I really like. Now, the online storage, obviously talk about the fact they've got to have someone there. So again, they talk going more in depth there. You can see it on the screen, everything they've got within there. The token protocols processor, the signature task, the vault system. So again, it's got so many people build around it. Okay, secure private key storage. It's hard to compromise our semi-offline servers even via physical attacks. We store private keys in RAM instead of permanent memory. So RAM, obviously random access memory, semi-offline signatures. We don't use typical TCP/ICP when sending transactions. Instead, we've developed a semi-offline signature service. Distributed authorization, a multi-signature system requires several confirmations from authorized employees who are geographically spread and have private keys backup in place. Okay, so again, I also like this contingency plan. We plan for the unexpected before it happens. Private keys have multiple backups with various emergency scenarios. That gives you real solid belief in how they believe it, but also 95%, that is absolutely fantastic, is offline. Okay, and the fact they don't use their token as collateral, okay, which is obviously what FTX were doing. And I do like this. Again, you don't see all exchanges going more how in depth their security levels are, but OKX does this. So the OKX Risk Shield. To safeguard our users' assets, OKX has created an asset risk reserve fund committed to continually allocating a percentage of our earnings to guarantee and protect assets from security risks. OKX Risk Shield now stands at approximately more than $700 million. It states, why do they need this fund? To create a safe, secure, accountable crypto trading environment for all users as crypto adoption becomes widely encouraged. Now, if that doesn't give you reassurance, none of it will, let's be honest. So again, the fact that it goes so in depth, but I do like that risk shield. And I don't think many people could highlight how great OKX will be long term. Now, another thing they also cover on their Twitter, so they're constantly active. I really, out of all the exchanges, I find OKX, their tweets is absolutely fantastic with when they delist a project, the competitions, but also here they're reassuring people, okay, with these constant tweets. The portfolio in this dashboard represents only a subset of our reserves. In the coming weeks, we will perform a proof of reserves with a third-party auditor. So they're going to prove their reserves, okay, which is again great. Now, because they've announced this, it will come out, okay, so it's going to prove it's got its reserves. So again, you've got the trust in there. Now, as I said on yesterday's video about Bitpanda, there's so much negativity out there at the moment with exchanges, people creating so much nonsense and FUD and rubbish. You know, yes, I don't think we've heard the end of the exchanges failing, the low class ones, I'll call it, but you've got high quality ones. They're going to survive. We've been through savage bear markets in 2018, and exchanges survived. Okay, so the fact that these exchanges have obviously used this and prepared for this, and OKX, for example, is going to do this third-party audit to prove its reserves, but also they've got that risk shield. Again, I think it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, now also going back to a relatively old story, OKX was the only major crypto exchange to protect users from the Luna UST losses, that big crash, which again, this year we've had a bit of a disaster with Luna, etc., and FTX, as many others, you know, and I really got to emphasise the fact that OKX was the only major exchange which stopped its users from losing those massive losses, you know, going from $100 down to wasn't even like half a cent, you know, absolutely crazy times. Mad times. So again, I think it really speaks volumes for OKX with the processes and protocols they have in place to protect their people. Now, they've also sent me an email, basically going, reassuring we custody quality assets. The reserves listed on the national dashboard are made up of 98% high quality assets, top 5 tokens by market capitalization. Okay, so 98%. I guess you're obviously things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. Okay, good. We store funds with maximum safety. Most of these reserves haven't moved since September 21. That's because we keep our customer funds safe in cold wallets for maximum safety. We don't use OKB for leverage. Now, I spoke about this, not using their token as collateral. That is obviously fantastic. OKB is a utility token that helps customers unlock more value on the OKX platforms to get lower fees. We do not use it for leverage or collateral. OKX self-hosted wallet. We are believers, not your keys, not your crypto. This is one of the reasons why we created OKX self-hosted wallet. So you can easily transfer funds between the OKX Exchange and the OKX self-custody wallet. Okay, so it really is absolutely fantastic what they're doing. And I think OKX, again, I classify this as a high quality exchange. So I'm going to do more videos about other exchanges, but I think you've got to think yourself, obviously in this bear market, when will it end? The way of the world at the moment, recession, etc. Might be a while, but me personally, again, not financial advice, it's a perfect time to accumulate. And that is what I'm doing at the moment. Now, just getting away from the OKX and all the security protocols. On the last video, you can see the OKB. Now, bear in mind we're in this bear market, okay? So when I've done that video before, you know, a few months ago, it was $12.48. Okay, now here we are today, $20.33, up 7% in the last 24 hours. So it's currently ranked 36 with a market cap over 1.2 billion. So even this bear market, the price is going up. Now, I spoke very fondly about this. Now at the moment, we've only basically got 60 million out of 300 million total supply. But again, I really do believe, and that's why I'm accumulating OKB and OKC as well. Now, when I've done the last video, OKC token itself, which is their up-and-coming smart contract platform used completely separate from OKB, was $14.17. Market was just under 600 million. Okay, now, here we are today. You can see it's $16.27. The market is over 680 million. So it's great to see a project still, you know, the price still going up, even in this bear market. Okay, now, I mentioned this before. Now, the supply, as I spoke very, very fond of that previous video about OKC, the actual max supply is just under 42 million, okay, which is really low. Okay, now I think as OKC develops, again, we've got massive potential here with profits long term. And that's why I have been accumulating both these, OKB and OKC, over the last few months. Okay, now I think it's got huge potential. Now, also, talking about OKX itself, obviously CoinMarketCap do the 24-hour volume, you can see there's a lot. So I've never had any issues with OKX. I've always found it excellent. I've showed the dashboard many times before. I think it's great. I think it's laid out perfect. It's got many different passive income opportunities. They list so many projects as well. I'm going to cover OKX in another video, the latest developments as well shortly, because this is a really, really good exchange to be on. So as I say, there's a referral link below. It's entirely up to you if you use it, but I do generally appreciate it. So thanks very much. If you want help as usual, if you're just getting started, just want to help on OKX, don't hesitate to reach out. Email me info@CryptoStrang.com. All my social media links below. Come and join us on Telegram. We're in group there. I've also got my personal Telegram. Also got my Instagram and Twitter as well as the Facebook group. So please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Let's stay positive. I think we're going to have let's just say, perfect time for me personally to accumulate, ready for that next bull run. Let's make some great profit. So thanks very much. We'll chat again soon. Cheers now. Bye.